This is the very first episode of gatEr Production. I'm so beyond excited, and joined by me is the very own Dispatch.
Hey!
A big gatEr welcome to all of you. Welcome. I believe this is your first time performing here in Florida.
Yes.
I mean, tell me about that. Why not? Why didn't you guys come here before this?
We wanted to wait until the weather was just perfect.
This is perfect, right? Yeah, I mean, you guys are from Vermont, so this is kind of like what Vermont weather is like.
It's not that far off.
Kind of a balmy day in Vermont.
Yeah, summertime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ultimate frisbee. Yeah, we'll be thinking.
Yeah, okay. I mean, either way, I feel like UF is making history by having you guys here. It's such a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Yes, the story is the three of you joined in college, started Dispatch, and became arguably one of the biggest independent rock bands of all time. I mean, that's incredible. How did it start? Was it like a group effort, or was it one person who said like, hey, let's like get on this, or was it a group effort? What do you guys?
Depends who you ask.
Okay.
Basically, I got to school. Pete was in a band called Manic Red. Right now. It was.
Still is it?
Still is.
Yeah, go ahead. And then these two guys were in a band called Hermit Thrush,
Okay.
which I'm sure all you guys know is the Vermont state bird.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes
yes.
I feel like I should just say it.
And Brad started playing a little acoustic kind of Indigo Boys.
Whoa, no, that was the three of us were called the Indigo Boys, okay? Don't say that was just on
Sure.
Pete and I.
There's only two Indigo girls.
Dare come back to that?
Oh, look.
Okay. Okay.
Wood River Bandits.
We were the
okay?
Wood River Bandits.
We weren't a bird. We were hardcore, man.
We were
We were
bandits.
pirates.
That was the name of Brad's high school band. Wood
Oh.
River Bandits. So we kind of co-opted that.
Then we thought we were going to be the potential getaway drivers. That name didn't stick. Silas didn't stick. One fell swoop. We tried that for a couple of years. Stuck. Then we found a country act in St. Louis with the same name.
I would say that Pete and I are relatively much more flaky than Brad.
Okay.
So as
come on.
I think Brad was in the beginning, like how do you start like these ideas and how do you
Right.
take it
Right.
into, how do you like start a career?
Right.
Brad was really integral in being like, okay,
Okay.
let's get a band, let's do this.
Okay.
He had a big
That's
daytimer planner that he went through, and he was good with calendars,
Okay.
highlight numbers.
I loved highlights.
He had good good handwriting.
Yeah, I'm the
Oh, okay.
typographer.
Okay, so you were like the brains behind
Probably the good looks.
Let's do it.
And I graduated and had a lot of free time, so I actually had the ability to focus in on things that I'm sure my cohorts could have done just as
Right.
well, if not better.
And you gotta remember,
Okay.
This was before.
we didn't have Twitter, Facebook,
That's right. No social
Instagram.
media.
Internet.
internet, cell phones.
Electricity,
Food was
radio, heat,
Food is good.
Nothing.
air conditioning.
Nothing. Oh my god.
full color, the concept of full color.
So we would
And you
spend a lot
guys
of time in
still made it.
Kinko's,
In
like
black and
making
white.
postcards
Yeah.
and sending them out
Oh my
to our
gosh,
mailing
Kinko's.
list.
Yeah, and we actually lit stamps.
Like the stamp. Oh my god. This is a
Our
bad
tongues,
time.
our
Okay.
tongues were dry.
And
Okay.
your mother, Mama Swoop, too.
What?
She sent out CDs. People who ordered CDs, she would send out a little letter.
Yeah.
So do you guys remember like the first big gig you had?
First big gig.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, this will be great.
Okay.
Okay.
Think
Think of the first, what you would say the first big gig was. Ready?
Okay.
Ready?
This is fun.
Janine should spring it on us.
Okay, and go.
Okay, 1995.
1995. Okay.
I
What
feel
was
like
it?
Brad organized the gig, and it was our first real gig, and it was in a student hall
Right.
called McCullough,
Okay.
and Brad put candles on the tables.
Candles.
Free time.
And
Candles.
he wrote our set list that we were going to play and printed those out on each table.
I did? Wow, what a concept.
And for us, big shows were really playing at other colleges and playing. We did a lot of frat parties.
Okay.
You know, both in the Northeast, and we did a trip where we went down to Duke University.
Wow.
And that was a big deal for us. We drove
big
in
universities.
in Chad's parents' Suburban.
Broke the transmission. Yeah.
Making memories.
That's right.
Okay, first big gig. We're gonna go to you.
Bitter End, New York City. Our first introduction to the big city. Had a conga and guitars on the subway.
Yeah.
Got out and
We got a guitar tuner.
First time we ever messed with.
Brad was tuning the guitar to the harmonica.
And then this thing called battery life. Battery death.
I broke a
We
string.
had 2 guitars that died at the same time. I would still love to know the probability of that.
And the sound it made was like...
And we know, like, there's a record label guy at this table, and there's someone else over at this table, and now we have no instruments and just bongos. So it's like, hey, who's gonna make the most noise? We're gonna throw some free t-shirts to you. Oh, Chad, I think they're making a little bit of noise in the back. I'm like, no one's making any noise whatsoever.
Chad forgot a guitar strap and some dude helped him make one out of duct tape.
Really?
How was that?
What about you, Brad? Do you have any?
I think now that we've got a couple of eras covered,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the Boston show in 2004.
Okay.
We had no idea how many people were gonna be there, and
Right.
showed up for sound check and had like 50 or 60,000 people were in a field already waiting for us, and we were like so nervous we couldn't even tune and sing.
Wow. So I've heard, but I have no idea if this is true or not.
It is.
You guys, maybe it is, maybe it is. The internet kind of lies
Brad
sometimes,
is
but I knew it.
Man,
Just kidding.
it's ours. Yeah.
Oh,
Ours our
baby
first band.
dispatch, baby dispatch.
Hey, patch.
Okay, so were you guys paid in pizza, like way in the beginning of this? Was that like
We were paid with
The
organic
birds.
burritos first.
Yeah.
Started
Cosmic
with burritos.
Cantina and
What?
Duke.
Burritos.
We got paid with these like football-sized burritos before Chipotle existed.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
with Dave
burritos,
Maxwell.
then pizza.
Burritos, yeah, then we graduated pizza, then like pitchers of beer.
And did you hear about this gig? It was oranges.
Yeah.
Florida oranges
No,
are
little
the
cuties,
best,
the little
right?
guys, the team.
Oh, the little
They from
cookies,
here
those are
too?
the best.
Yeah.
The little cuties that
Yeah.
you can just kind of like peel and everything.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
so easy to peel compared to the other ones.
Oh my gosh.
Well said.
Little nuggets of gold.
So I have this quote from you. I found
boy.
this again.
Oh, boy.
Don't know if this is
Very
true or
cool.
not.
wasn't me, it wasn't me.
It's definitely the
Okay.
most quotable.
I am not Chad.
So it says, we've been called the biggest band nobody's ever heard of. Is that true? Do you really believe this? Tell me about
It's
that.
hard to say.
That's like John Lennon's "We're Bigger Than Jesus" comment.
Only different though.
He didn't
Only
say
different.
He didn't
only
say it.
different.
Someone else said it.
See?
Just like
someone else said that
You're
quote.
just saying.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm joking about how someone joked. I'm quipping about how someone quipped. You know?
You're quibbing the quiver.
I am quipping the quiver.
But I guess we could say kind of funny story is
Okay.
we were blown away to play Madison Square Garden for a couple nights. It's 20,000 people each night. But if we walked out of there, no one knew who we were.
We could go in with our fans, except for Chad probably had hair that gave it away, but if he wore a hoodie, we could go in with all of our excited fans and cruise up the escalator with them.
This is kind of off topic, but not really. I've always wondered what musicians, or who musicians kind of like to listen to. Who do you guys like to listen to?
Oh, only myself.
Only yourself? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty strict regimen. Between 9 and 5, I listen to me.
Okay. Okay.
Then I take a couple hours off. And then, you know, when I'm on stage with these guys, I sort of have to hear them. A song called My Voice is Awesome. I wrote it.
Okay, so Brad likes to listen to himself. What about you guys?
Do you want to listen, Pete?
Do you guys listen to music?
If I were
This
gonna
shouldn't
say,
be that hard, right?
Of course.
you know, if I were to like bring it down, sometimes I think about this, like whittling it down to what I think is the best music to listen to.
Okay.
I would say, like soul music, like maybe Otis Redding,
Okay.
in that category. That's kind of that's like my favorite stuff to always, you know, like a tall glass of cold water that you just
What about you? Any
Um,
preferences?
I like 70s rock, Sabbath.
That's nice.
There's this band from Japan called Speed, Glue, and Shinky.
Okay, okay.
Unbelievable.
Really? Do they sing it in English or is it Japanese?
They sing in English.
They sing in English?
Yeah, the
Okay.
sounds are, it's like super
So it's like
fuzzed out.
J-pop? Not really.
Not
I
really.
know.
So it's pretty, it's so raw.
It's
We're speaking
raw?
of
Okay.
raw, yeah.
Okay. So you guys are going to be performing Circles Around the Sun for us tonight. What kind of inspired those songs on that album?
So I think part of our approach was just to go in and try to get the rawest, leanest songs and really great production.
And The General is one of your biggest songs, I'd say. There's a story to it, right? There's a story to The General, or at least I've heard. What is the story?
There's a story to every song.
Do you write the songs together, or is it like...
I write
Yeah.
everything, and then these guys every now and then
We
will
do
say,
give up.
we.
You know, the General is just kind of a story. It wasn't kind of inspired by one particular war, but I guess if I could place it anywhere, it's somewhere between the Civil War and World War II, like that kind of era. It's kind of an anti-war song, trying to personalize war because I think that's where so much damage.
Every night when we sing it, it feels like you're taking a family perspective on war.
Do you guys have any suggestions or advice for those who are trying to like start off from the beginning?
I think one of the coolest things is trying to be with a group of friends.
Okay.
You know, people
Okay.
that you.
So not even going individually, just like...
I don't know. I mean,
Everybody.
everybody's probably got a different course,
Right,
but one of
right.
the fun part for us is that we were friends, and we had this kind of mission that we wanted to get our band out there.
There's no way to take a shortcut. You know, there's no fast forwarding through it, but it is really, it's huge that the people that you're hanging with are people that you're gonna be excited to do life with. I mean, being in a band for us, the first 7 years we were in a very small, amazing band named Wimpy.
Wimpy?
Just the
Wimpy,
three of
okay.
us.
And now it's this,
That Wimpy
this
would,
nice thing.
Wimpy would probably kick our bus's butt. There's
Oh,
no
God.
question.
Really?
But Wimp's about 1/15 the size of that there bus. But we loved it. We did.
Nice.
We totally loved it.
Wimpy!
Oh, hey, Pete.
Cute!
Where's Chad? Oh, there's Chad.
It was tight quarters.
Yeah.
One last question for you all, since we are the Florida Gators. I have to ask you, to conclude the show, would you do the Gator Chomp with me?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
No.
Honestly, it's right over, he's got it. He's got it, been practicing. He's seen videos.
I watch college football.
No way.
College football.
Can we wrestle Gators instead, man?
We have
These
Gator
guys,
wrestling.
we can wrestle.
Yeah, we can wrestle them.
Okay, so honestly, right over left. That's all you need to know. Okay. On 3, we'll go, go Gators. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Go
Gators!
Yay! See, they're so good. Okay. They've been practicing.
This is fun.
Alright.
Ow!
Dispatch!